Hey, what's going on? Welcome back. If you guys know anything about me, you know I absolutely love coffee. Drip, espresso, affogato, shake, frappuccino. What other types of pour over? Isn't that like a form of drip coffee? I've been drinking coffee since I was probably way too young, and it is one of my favorite little pleasures. I at least have 2 cups a day. Pardon me, I'm not perfect, okay? And quite frankly, I think I live in the perfect city for it, Chicago. You may know Chicago as the city with the Bean, the Magnificent Mile, perhaps the Bears, the Cubs, the White Sox, a bunch of teams that kind of suck. That's not the point. That's not the point. You may know it as the city with the Italian beef, the Chicago dog. But do you know it as the city that has some of the most fantastic coffee shops I've ever been to? Do ya? Could you say that you knew it for that? I mean, come on now. So in this video, I'm going to be going around to some of my favorite coffee shops, to some that I've never been to, some new concepts, and taking you along with me. And if you want to come along, the video's starting. God, guys, come on. I think before we get started, it'll be a little bit fun and a bit useful to know some of the roasteries that are here in Chicago and some of the ones that I noticed, like the beans that are used or where they are sourced from or anything like that. And some cafes will use a few different types, but the ones that I've noticed the most throughout the entire city are as follows. Metric, I would say that these are the highest quality of beans around the city. I think they are used in the most coffee bars, specialty coffee bars, maybe places that specialize in pour over or drip or these kind of like high concept cafes. I've noticed Metric being supplied in a lot of them. And they're also all available in like grocery stores around here, like Whole Foods, and not necessarily sure if Joel carries them. But number 2 is Intelligentsia. If you guys have been in like any airport in the United States, you'll probably find a couple of these guys in there. A lot of people are pretty skeptical about Intelligentsia, but I will not lie. The coffee shops here, where it was actually founded in Chicago, if you guys don't know, are actually pretty great. I think they're really solid. Their espresso is really smooth, and I really appreciate their coffee. It's a little bit more bold, it's a little bit more punchy, but I like it. Solid beans, honestly. And you can actually find those beans in basically any grocery store too. They're very widely available. I found them in a range of stores from like Mariano's to Jewel to Whole Foods as well. Number 3 is the most common and probably the one that you'll see upon coming to Chicago for the first time, because at least that's what happened with me, is Dark Matter. You will probably see the logo like all around Chicago. A lot of the specialty coffee shops here use Dark Matter. I may have a kind of hot take about this. Dark Matter is not really my favorite coffee bean. Coffee roaster, I don't really like it. I'm sorry. Most of the time, I think it's really just personal preference on what you prefer to drink, but I have found that they have a very distinct, darker, bold flavor that a lot of the time coffee shops don't really know how to incorporate or use in their espresso-based beverages, and that kind of leads to them tasting burnt, kind of gross to me. But that literally, it is just a preference thing. That's pretty much it. But I'm sure that there are going to be some coffee shops that do it right. I have just been to some that have more often than not burned those beans, and maybe it's a little easier because they're just like a darker roast. Hence Dark Matter. Anyway, those are gonna be some of the bigger ones. There are also some honorable mentions like Big Shoulders. I've only really found Big Shoulders to be used in their own coffee shops, but I could definitely be wrong. And also Sawada, which Sawada roasts their own beans, but they also supply coffee beans to coffee shops like Metropolis and stuff like that. So just kind of things to know. I'm sure that there are more coffee roasters here, but these are just the ones that I've noticed in the most amount of shops that I go to and the most amount of cafes that I drink at. So I thought that was fun. There's a lot of roasteries around here, so I'm sure that I'm going to be finding more, especially if you guys want more of these types of videos. But yeah, I think we should go and catch Ray going to the first coffee shop, actually. You've actually caught me at an interesting time because I'm going to head to my favorite coffee shop in the city like right now. So our first stop is Sawada Coffee. This is located in West Loop and is honestly one of my favorite coffee shops in the entire city. I was actually recommended this place by somebody that I met at a farmer's market back at home right before I moved here, and she said I had to go here as soon as I touched down in Chicago, and it's great. They're known for having specialty coffees and having very Tokyo-based style coffee, I believe. They combine matcha and espresso as well as hojicha and espresso, and they're just a really cool kind of experimental coffee shop that's located in this ginormous warehouse that's actually right next to Green Street Smoked Meats, which is a barbecue joint in the exact same warehouse. So you can get a cup of coffee and then go and grab some barbecue. It's still one of my favorite places to go to and has a bunch of seating for you to just go and chill out with your friends and then explore the city right afterwards. Okay, hello, we're at Sawada Coffee. You want to show them around? Wow, wow, wow. I got the black camo latte, and it's basically mixing hojicha, which is like a kind of matcha powder that's like earthy, little chocolatey, with espresso, and they make it into a latte. I got this one. You can't really see it because it's very red in here. It's like, or it looks very red in here, but wow. I've never had that before. I tried it off camera. I've gotten this multiple times. I work around here. It's delicious. So I highly recommend. Lotta, do you want to try your military latte on camera?
Hello. This is actually the first time I'm trying anything like this. Never tried anything like this before. I also didn't have it off camera.
Yeah.
So
you didn't.
First time.
Yeah.
It's so good.
You want to give us
It's so good. It gives like an umami flavoring. I think it like pairs well with the coffee, you know, like that little matcha moment, but like you get coffee as well. It's like the pairing is really nice.
Period.
It's not, I feel like if I made this at home, it would be ass. It would be really bad.
Yeah.
But like the wizards in there, they're cooking up something really good. Like they know what they're doing. So
would you recommend this spot in general?
yes. I mean, it's not just the coffee, like it's the ambiance, it's the vibes. It's great. Like bring the girl, bring the friends, bring everybody, bring the whole family, bring them all out.
Bring the entire family out here, because also funny story, this place right here, the event space over here is actually turns into a barbecue joint. Like right across from this place right here is Green Street Smoked Meats. If you want pretty good Texas style barbecue, because they make really bomb stuff. So that's my review of the place. We'll see you at the next spot. So good.
So good. So good.
The next place that we're going to is going to be Lost Larson. This is actually predominantly a bakery that also does coffee and stuff like that too. They are most known for their baked goods and their pastries, as well as their breads, like sourdoughs and all that. I had been wanting to come here ever since I saw it in a city guide that I purchased a couple years back when I first moved here, and it was recommending this place as a must go to for their pastries as well as their beverages. So Lotta and I decided to give it a go. This is located in Andersonville, kind of on the heart of like Clark Street, near all these like little goodie shops and all that. And they actually had a patio open this summer, so we got to enjoy that a little bit too. So yeah. Okay, so we are at Lost Larson, the back patio of Lost Larson actually, in Andersonville. I've actually never been to this place, but I've been recommended it multiple times, and they are low-key a bakery first that actually just serves coffee. Lotta, do you want to show the back patio that we're in right now? Wow. Wow. Ain't that just awesome? I got a iced latte with an extra shot of espresso and a shot of honey, and the feta cheese Danish. Spinach Danish? Yeah, that one. And then Lotta, you want to say what you got?
Cardamom, bun, thing. Yeah. Lavender latte. Because I'm basic. I'm like, I have to sit with this for like 1 second. Hold on. Okay. It's really good. I think sometimes when I go to coffee shops, lavender, you can just taste the like lavender syrup that's obviously not made in-house. Like this is like, it makes sense. Okay. It's good. Okay. It's soothing. It's like I don't even really taste the milk. It's kind of just the coffee and the syrup, and it's doing its thing. So I love it. Yeah, it's really good.
Hi, it's me again. I'm gonna be trying my latte, which I also didn't try off camera because I don't do that, as we know. I think it's really solid. I was telling Lotta how it reminded me of this like one place that we went to in LA. Like the name is low-key slipping me because I thought it was one place and I don't know if it is. I also don't want to call them out, so I'm not gonna do that. But I think it's really good. It's like really low-key sweet. If you like a little bit more coffee forward, I've been asking for like another shot of espresso in most of these lattes or anything like that, and it's like kind of perfect because it's not too milky and it's also not too like crazy bitter or sweet. So yeah, that's my little review of Lost Larson. If it's summertime, I would definitely recommend going and sitting outside. They have like an outdoor area in the front, and they also have crazy amount of seating in the back and also inside. So if you want to like work or do anything, either place is low-key the place to be. It's also really sweet, and the people were really kind there. So yeah, check them out. They also sell loaves of bread there, and it looks really, really cool. Like they look really delicious. So you should check them out for bread. Okay, bye. Okay, so the next short and sweet stop that we have is at Intelligentsia, which is definitely a more popular cafe around here. It's kind of more of a franchise that I would say has grown into something bigger. I really like getting some simple stuff over here because I just really like how their coffee tastes. And they mostly have really chill environments to work in and spend your time in whenever you're in one of their cafes. So hello, we're at Intelligentsia Coffee, one of the places that's like low-key a chain here. And I rock with it because it's pretty good coffee. I got a black iced coffee because I didn't want anything else, I won't lie, but I wanted to see how their stuff competed against other things that I've had. I like that. I like that a lot. It's like weirdly like sweet when it's not sweetened. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So my camera person's laughing at me and I don't really understand why.
It's sweet when it's not sweet.
No, like the coffee itself tastes sweet.
Right.
I know for a fact she's gonna wait, can you try it?
For reference,
She doesn't like black coffee at all.
I like sweetener in my coffee semi-permanently. No. That is the most non-sweet I have ever tasted in my life. It needs sweetener. I want a splash of milk and 3 packets of honey in that hoe.
That's pretty good.
It is actually kind of good. But like, whatever.
Ooh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I recommend Intelligentsia if you're in the area. Bro, it's good. It's good. If you like black coffee, this place is kind of fire. I won't lie. And the same thing with their pour overs. I like their sweeter lattes. You've had their sweeter lattes. Yeah. Their cappuccinos are really good, according to the cappuccino aficionado sitting right across from me. So I would definitely go and check them out. Intelligentsia, a Chicago staple. Okay, so this next cafe is actually quite exciting. This is located in a concept store called Every Now and Then that's made by Joe Fresh Goods. It's located in the heart of Westtown, and it's basically half clothing store, half cafe. And the concept was essentially made to kind of bring this idea of Southern hospitality. Josephine is his grandmother's name, and then he wants to make a menu inspired by her and inspired by the things that he grew up with and this idea of Southern hospitality within that. I thought it was really, really cool. I thought the staff was incredibly kind. They kind of came up to me and were talking to me about camera and stuff like that and just making things cool and comfortable and making the space super inviting. They also just had an incredibly cute and functional back patio to just go chill at. I really like this space, so let's go and take a look. Okay, so I'm here at Josephine's outside in the sitting area of Joe Fresh Goods' kind of new concept area space housed in a shop called Now and Then. Basically, there is a place to shop for clothes and goods and all of the cool stuff that you can find in a high concept clothing shop, but also in the back is Josephine's, which is a little cafe inspired by his grandmother, which I think is really, really cool. And just like the entire idea of Southern hospitality and just some really good coffee and drinks and food to check out. So I got a couple of things. So apologize if I am quiet. There's like a lot of people around here. I don't want to bother anybody. So we're going to try out the everything latte, which I was recommended to by the staff, and also a pastry that is looking very delicious to me. I really like the space. Everybody who was working there is incredibly kind and just like really personable and cool to talk about everything. And they saw I was recording and they're like, oh, what are you recording on? And like, what are you doing? You want to know a little bit about the space, which I thought was really fun. And apparently this is their grand opening. They've been doing soft openings for the last couple of weeks, I believe, for the last 2 weeks. And then now they're officially open. So we're gonna try the everything. I got it with espresso, but they also do it with matcha. And they also have like a few different milk options to get, like oat, whole, and coconut milk. So you got some options. Whoa, that's really good. It's quite sweet. I'll say it's very like citrusy. I think there's vanilla in there. I didn't see what was actually in there on the menu, but they apparently put a little bit of everything in it, and it's very delicious. They also use metric coffee here, so that's pretty good. I think it's a lighter roast, so it's really fruity and delicious, and honestly goes with the espresso too. But I'm not a coffee aficionado, so at this point you probably know that. I'm gonna try the biscuit, and then I'm gonna call it wraps, and then maybe go and buy a bag of beans or something, or just check out the space, like for real. I can't really say I ever find myself in West Town, I won't lie. The bag. So I got the chili biscuit, which I'm gonna assume is a little bit spicy, and I think I'm seeing cheese in here. I'm excited as hell. I love biscuits, guys. I feel like if I took this home, warmed it up, put hot honey on it, it would be wraps. I feel like there's a lot of concept spaces like this in LA. If you don't know, I'm from LA. So I grew up kind of going to places that combined a lot of these things together. Clothes, food, music, the whole nine. But I've been seeing a lot of things like this crop up in Chicago, and I think it's really, really sick. I think if you're interested in that kind of stuff, they also have really cool clothes here, especially for like Josephine's brand. So if you're into that, check it out. I think the coffee was delicious. They also have like cold brew matcha options and stuff like that, and tea. They have like a sweet tea, which looked really good, but I was like, I need a second coffee for the day. Plus, this is a coffee video, so that's not the point. I mean, check it out. It's in West Town. They're officially open, grand opening. I'll put some of the times here on the screen, and I'll see you at the next spot. Bye. Last stop we're going to go to is Millie by Metric, which is more of like a coffee inspired third space than anything else. They have a roastery there, they have a bar that serves alcohol over there, and you can just go work if you must, meet up with friends, kind of have a third space to be a part of. I love this place. It has a plethora of different options. It is designed beautifully, and I really think it'll appeal to basically anybody there. So let's give it a go. Okay, I'm at Millie by Metric, as you have seen, a place that has been, I would say, pretty hyped enough on Instagram and TikTok. I've been here multiple times. This is one of my favorite cafes in the city. Is it right to call it a cafe? It's like a concept space. There's a lot of seating. There's a roastery here, and I really enjoy the vibes over here. I've come to work here. I've come to just enjoy time with friends and just hang out. I think this is one of my favorite newer spots in the city, and Metric being one of the most popular roasters here in Chicago, I think it's really cool that they did this. Everything here is pretty high concept, really nice tables, really cool mid-century modern-esque design in here, and I just really like the vibes. And the coffee is really delicious too, so I'm gonna talk about what I got here. Also, apologies, I'm very backlit. I kind of just want to be in the corner and not bother anybody. Today, I got a pour over, the Burundi Businde pour over. It's from Kayanza, and they give you like a card and everything with all of the notes of the coffee and even how to kind of pour it yourself and the recipe that they used, which I thought was really sick. There are notes of lemon peel, black tea, and medjool dates in here. Do we like the mic setup? All right. Cheers. I can't believe I'm getting to a point where I'm having so much pour over to the point where I can like taste the lemon peel. I am becoming that bitch. I apologize. I really do like this. I can taste pretty much a decent amount of the notes. Definitely lemon peel forward, black tea on the end. Very good. I like it. It's definitely earthy. I also have a pastry here. Their pastries here are bomb. I have no idea where they source them from. I will put them up on the screen if I can find it. But I got this lemon blueberry infinity. Let me show you. Wow. I definitely have another shot of this pastry in there, but it's just, it looks insane. Whoever's making this is just insane. So hold on. That is insane. I don't think I've ever had anything like it before. I genuinely, you know when you get like lemon flavored things and it's kind of like a curd? I don't think this is really like that. It's like a lemon cream, but it's very like zesty, very lemon on the back end, very just like citrusy, and it's delicious. And then the blueberry comes in and it's like, bow, bow. It's so good. And then with the coffee, it's just amazing. Millie by Metric. This is like one of my favorite coffee shops in the city. But yeah, I think that's where I'm going to end the video off today. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys have enjoyed the coffee crawl and you guys want more, this is only a little bit of the coffee shops that I absolutely love here. I think Chicago has so much to offer. And if you guys are interested in that, I can do that. And if you're interested in matcha, perhaps we can do a matcha crawl. You guys let me know what seems like the coolest place that you guys have seen me go to today. What place would you like to see more of? If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, you know where to put them. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.